Hello and welcome to JustForce911.com, where we take and look and try to figure out what our public officials are doing. Wow. I get up this morning and welcome to my nightmare. I've had some people that don't agree with auditing. They think that it's all a hoax. I only wish it was. Hey, my name is William Heineman. I am your host. I am not a law scholar. I am not an attorney, and I am not a lawyer. So don't take any of my information to the courtroom because it's not going to help you out much. All right, guys. This one here is, how do I say it? Unique at best. Two officers shoot a black man. I just cringe every time I say that. For sleeping in his car because he had a revolver on his lap, asleep. This being guilty until proven innocent, shooting first, asking questions later. You know, we've seen this time and time again. This needs to stop. Get rid of these bad cops. The good police officers out there, we need your help to get rid of these clowns. They need to go away. All right? So let's get into the video. It's not too long. Hey, subscribe if you would. Go over to the channel that's down below and go to them. Show them some love. Subscribe to them. Tell them I sent you over there. Check this out. This is not a good way to start a day out. Check it out.
PD officers indicted by a grand jury are expected to make their first appearance in court later this morning. Officer Carl Chandler and Alexander Gregory are facing multiple charges for the shooting of 24-year-old Anthony Macklin, who'd been asleep in his car outside his grandmother's house last December. CBS 4's Cameron Riddle joins us live at the courthouse this morning with the very latest on what we know ahead of this morning's court hearing. Good morning, Cameron.
Hey, good morning. Both of those officers are now facing multiple felony charges for the shooting that happened on New Year's Eve. It was caught on body camera video, and it shows officers firing dozens of rounds toward 24-year-old Anthony Macklin.
We absolutely for sure have an acorn sighting. You know, my problem is, man, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like rules. Trailhand Bill, reporting live from South Florida. I'm sitting outside today, guy, relaxing. My neighbor done brought me a Colt 45 over here, the big can. What size is this? I don't even drink like that, 16 ounces. I ain't had a beer in probably like the last time he gave me one, 3-4 months ago. We're in Indianapolis today, guys. I'm a little perturbed because I already read the article on this story, and I don't think you guys well, you will because it's American police, but at the same time, I don't think you're gonna believe what you're about to hear. Indianapolis, what's up? See what they got going on, y'all.
The charges against Officer Chandler and Officer Gregory include aggravated battery, battery with a deadly weapon, and battery resulting in serious bodily injury. IMPD released this body camera footage after the incident where officers Chandler and Gregory found Macklin sleeping inside of a rental car. They responded after his grandmother called for officers to come check out the vehicle because she did not recognize it. Well, during the attempt to wake up Macklin, the officers saw that he was sleeping with a gun on his lap. Police say Macklin never fired the weapon, but body camera video shows the officers firing dozens of shots into the car. IMPD says there was no clear view of the position of the gun after Macklin woke up and moved his arm. After being shot, he said he slept in the car because he didn't want to wake up his grandmother. He survived that shooting after having 6 surgeries and being hospitalized for 17 days.
We know police officers can use force when most of us in the community cannot, but that force has to be reasonable under the circumstances. And so when we're going to have these conversations about reasonableness, we think it makes sense to present this to the grand jury, which is comprised of members of our community.
Macklin's attorney shared a statement with us calling the shooting senseless. It reads in part, quote, Anthony's only offense was being a young black man in a high crime neighborhood. This shoot first can ask questions later approach to policing is illegal and it cannot be tolerated, which is why the family is grateful for the criminal process and that it will proceed against officers Gregory and Chandler. A statement from the officer's attorney says these officers acted in accordance with their training to defend their lives when a subject grabbed a gun and raised it toward them. Officers Chandler and Gregory look forward to a full and fair opportunity to defend themselves in court and establish that they acted legally and appropriately.
I thought they said he was asleep. How do you raise and point a gun if you're asleep? Wow. Blue Shield, man.
IMPD tells us both officers are now on paid leave. They are expected in court later this morning. We're live at the Community Justice Complex. I'm Cameron Riddle, CBS 4 News.
So, anyhow, what do you guys think about this? You know, this has to stop. They cannot keep shooting people just because they're bored and have nothing better to do. Get rid of these bad cops. Remember, like and subscribe. Check out the video. We'll see you on the next one.